I was asked a question regarding the underworld, and somebody is saying that there is death. The only death that there is the forgetting of who you are when you come into the underworld of the third and fourth dimension of the physical reality. When the soul comes in here, plays a character, plays a personality, forgets all about their true identity, and allow for that lifetime to be fulfilled. And the information gained in that lifetime, the infinite creator takes it and expands on it. Your soul takes it and expands on it at the same time as the creator, which evolves you consciously, graduates you consciously into a higher level of existence. The underworld. The world where you are not your true identity, but the world that is of a limitation experience, that is of a physical aggressiveness experience, anger, greed, sorrow, shame, the experience in the underworld. The fifth dimension is where the body, truth of the body, is in. It's at too much of a fast pace for you to exist in the third and fourth dimension without a physical body. The physical body slows down enough so you can exist in the fourth and third dimension. That is the process and evolution and experiencing the way you come to live in these lifetimes. These dimensions are a lot of darker forces here. There are a lot of demons in this dimension because this is the dimension of the feeding grounds for them because of said aggressiveness, evilness, shamefulness. Those are all energies that are being released from the physical body that these darker forces feed off of. Complete festival. And these are the dimensions where these powerful people come into play. Why are you here, chosen? Because the entire solar system, universe, and this sector is changing. And because you are so powerful, you are to come into these locations in the underworld, in the third and fourth dimension, and help humanity get ready for the transition. Because the whole sector is going to a higher dimension. The reason why you lowered your speed, the reason why you lowered your intelligence, the reason why you lowered who you truly are is to gain that experience once again. How many experience did you operate from in these dimensions? Because you did it many times. This is how you got so powerful. This is a classroom to advance you in existence, not a system. Not a system of a false success. Not a system of a cash society. You are buying stuff. You are paying to exist in nature. That is the system that you've been brought up to believe is real. There's no buying and paying in existence. That is of corruption. That is not of who you truly are. You're existing in a world that's being played out for the time that is required for it to play itself out. And you have higher advanced individuals monitoring. This is where you got religion. This is where that stuff comes from. This is where the praying comes from. This is where being other than who you are comes from. Actually, there is a such thing of praying, a such thing as asking for help, asking for guidance. You are talking to yourself from your higher perspective that is connected with Source Creator. So you're praying to yourself. You have the skill sets, you have the knowledge, you have the experience to be who you are without any of those tendencies, without asking for help, without praising. Naturally, you have it encoded inside of you. It is just the forgetfulness in these third and fourth dimensions of limitation that you think you need help, that you praise the Most High, but you are connected to the Most High naturally. The blueprints that you take with you back into the higher dimensions, as soon as you wake up from your transition of your physical death, so-called, back into the real body. The physical body that you're using, you'll watch it break down. And your soul body, the body that you think is not physical, goes back into the fifth dimension, where it is physical, where all of the dimensions in existence comes back to you. Your third eye is the eye that you see from in your physical lifetime. For those that are powerful, you will see them from your soul's body, your soul's eye, your true consciousness eye. People are falling asleep and utilizing the physical eye in the fourth and third dimension. You can see all of the dimensions once you are completely activated, when you gain enough awareness, but your awareness is kept closed. You have your entire heritage of family all around you, people that you don't even know, many generations all watching you, especially the anointed ones. You being cheered on by all of your ancestors. Entire heritage of your family members are all around you, but your soul's eye is asleep because it's been trained to be put asleep. If the truth of who you are in the fourth and third dimension, you wouldn't gain the experience of being the furthest away from creation and having the knowledge of existence, having the knowledge in connection with Source Creator. The plan was to forget all that, to live a life of forgetfulness and limitation. This is how the soul grows in challenging situations, challenging dimensions. This is what makes the human being a powerhouse, icon, a legend, a prophet, a messenger, a chosen. How to gain God consciousness while you occupy a body. And what is God consciousness? It is the consciousness that's been described as magic, teleportation, telepathy, having visions through your mind eye, seeing the past, seeing the future through your mind's eye. Complete connections with the higher dimensions and advanced civilizations that are on that level. This is what it is when you are operating from that God consciousness. Less physical and more of higher realms.